As for tonight's video, I have a lot of stuff that I got from the comic book store, and I do have a lot of K-pop albums that I want to show you guys, and there's some that I got from the video game store. So let's get this video started and see what I got. So for first, the K-pop albums, I managed to get all the completed Jisoo albums from Earthquake, though. So I got the black and the violet version. I bought these two though. I wanted to get these last year, but I've been avoiding this so many different times just because I'm not a biggest Blackpink collector as much. I did listen to their music, but I'm not saying all their musics are bad. It's just sometimes I like the beats, but mostly the lyrics I really don't understand as much. Even though in English terms it's still kind of a bit confusing, but just I do like all their solo albums, especially Jisoo's second album of her comeback. I mostly like the B-side. My favorite B-side would have to be Tears, because that's like the only one I listen to the most. And just you buy other Jisoo albums from the Western release, you also get the English version of Earthquake, since I do listen to that version, which is still a great one though. So I'm very happy to get these two sets to show up though. So I might buy more Blackpink albums in the near future, maybe not, I don't know. It's really hard for me to buy K-pop albums these days since they've become way too trendy for the past couple years though. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. So, and another K-pop album I managed to pick up is the ISNA second album as well, not just Pretty. I bought this pretty late though as well, mostly because I wasn't really big on ISNA as much, since they had a very complicated history with one member actually left, since they're pretty sick though. But I bought this album just so I do enjoy their music quite a bit though, even though I'm not a fan of the survival shows of other K-pop or Korean entertainment though. But I bought it just to support the group. I might buy their first album if it's still in stock though. I might go to other stores just to check the hell out. And yeah, and also for the last album that I bought, I managed to get the Chu first mini album. Now I bought this version though, just because I'm trying to complete as much as I possibly could though. So I'm very happy to get that little stuffed plushie. And also lastly, I forgot to mention, I did manage to get these two photo cards. I got Jisoo and Chu. Just when I bought these albums like this in here, I finally managed to get these two just for a bit of a freebie. So I'm very happy to get those. So yeah, now on to the action figures that I got. So at first at GameStop, I managed to get the SH Figuarts Tony Chopper from One Piece. Now this is actually the Egghead arc version of Chopper, and just there's a pre-time skip version of Chopper, which I'll be getting that at the convention probably in a couple of months or so, maybe at Sakura Con, since that's about to come around like March or April though, so we'll see. So I will get the Egghead version of Luffy very soon. I will complete as many One Piece SH Figuarts sooner or later. I'll get that at the convention as well though, since I want to save my time for that though, since we'll see how it turns out. And also, lastly, at GameStop, I managed to get the 2-pack of the Punisher Nick Fury, the Gamerverse version. I bought this mostly because I want to not only get the Punisher figure, but the Nick Fury though, since I'm actually looking forward to play around with that figure a lot, since I do really like this 2-pack a lot though. So yeah, I'm very happy to get that one as well though. So for the GameStop purchase I got a pretty hell of a deal out of it. When I bought two of these purchases, I managed to redeem some rewards with my GameStop membership though. So props to GameStop for giving me a bit of a backup though. So yeah. Now onto the comic book stores that I got. At Fanzone Comics, I managed to get the Transformers Masterpiece, the MPG, the Nucleon Quest Super Convoy. Now I bought this at I decided to bought this at that store mostly because when I saw two of these, I had to pick it up before they sold out. Just so you know, I did saw that Big Bad Toy Store, but I waited for a bit. When I saw this in person, it is pretty expensive though, but I get this one instead though, since I thought a way to kill some time just to pick it up though. So was it worth it though? Yes and no, but if you already had the original version of Convoy, you don't really need to get this one. I mostly bought this just for the completion though, so but I had to be hella careful with this version as well, since since this Convoy though, I did accidentally break the thrusters of the of the pins where you get to combine with this guy, you know, but I'm gonna be super careful with this one since, you know, I'm looking forward to play this version again, but with different colors though. So yeah, I'm looking forward to complete this and put this in the collection though, since, you know, this one comes with very limited accessories, but the original Convoy comes with a shit ton of it though. So, you know, I'm very happy to buy this version again, but with a different color. But I will be buying more Masterpiece figures in the near future, get more MPGs. I might buy the train bots pretty soon, since I'm looking forward to buying more of the Masterpiece figures, whether it's G1 or this series though. So yeah. Now onto the last part of this. I managed to get the 2-pack of the Marvel Legends X-Men 97s of Gambit and Rogue. Now, just so you know, I know a lot of people had a lot of... I know this 2-pack is a lot controversial because this Gambit actually has a very skinnier body. He should have been a lot muscular, understandably so. And the Rogue figure, I like that we're getting another same character with a different outfit, but I mostly bought this just for a bit of a completion though. So yeah, and that's all for this video though. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Like, favorite, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, questions. I will do more videos like this in the next couple days or so. Just so you know, I'll be doing more video game unboxings probably around like this Friday or so, so be sure to check that out sooner or later though. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. So I hope you guys have a safe day today, so stay tuned for more. So till then, peace the fuck out.